Actually found 3 key areas that I need to focus on in order to enjoy work, life, and everything that I do. I want to share that with you today. I wasn't really enjoying anything that I was doing. I thought I was building my business, everything was gonna be great, but it wasn't. I hated it. There were days when I spent literally watching Netflix series like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Big Bang Theory, and I loved it. Can you blame me for that? To make things even worse, business wasn't really doing all the time that good. We had to lay off some key hires, so we had to come back and push it through. But I had no interest in that. I had zero motivation to do any of it. I had severe back pains to the extent where I wasn't really comfortable sitting and working without any pain. I had no mood to talk with my fiance, with friends or family members. After years of suffering, I think I know what happened at that time. Let me give you the learnings and the things that you can use. I was working for 8 to 10 hours straight every day. But at the end of the week, literally, if anyone asked me what I've accomplished, I couldn't really tell anything. So there was a problem. The issue was that I was so distracted. I was distracted by Slack messages, emails, questions from clients and team members, which were really unimportant matters. The biggest challenge is actually to understand the meaningful things that you need to focus on. Today, I want to tell you that it's usually a psychological shift that you'll have to do. You have to stop replying to some messages because you need to sit down and really reorganize how you're working on what you're working. First things first, I would recommend journaling. Journaling is a very simple exercise. You take a piece of paper and you start writing. Maybe it won't be comfortable, but over time it will be very, very helpful because you'll be reflecting and you will get to the core questions. Let's start with the simple questions first. What do you care about your work and your life? What gives you energy and a sense of accomplishment? What can you do today to feel more energized? Once you answer these 3 simple questions, the next step is actually start taking action. It might be very hard to start, but you need to try it. Don't really push yourself too much, just start very little, like what is today's priorities? Or maybe what you need to do like this week. Go to exercise maybe 2 times, create some kind of a new system, call a couple of clients. Write it down, it will be always simpler. Don't make like a huge list of like 20 different things. No, you have to focus on the core activities that should be up to 5 things. Now, once you know what you need to do, you need to block times on your calendar. In a perfect scenario, you should have 3 hours deep work sessions where you focus on those priorities first thing in the morning. Keep in mind that it's a psychological thing, so we're building a habit here. Don't push yourself to be perfect. Reflect, that's what you need journaling for. Reflect, learn from mistakes. The second learning. I said that I had severe issues with my back pain. I wasn't really able to work. I had to spend time and money to figure out what's happening. So 2 years ago, I moved to this new place. There were so many hiking paths that I can take. I thought, great, I will go outside, walk around, but then the reality hit. I did that for maybe 2 or 3 months, but then there was so much work, so many calls, so I just kept sitting near the table. In result, my lower abs and pelvis muscles got very weak, and my standing or sitting posture wasn't really helping me at all. The simplest thing is to start with something small. My recommendation would be start with 15 to 20 minute exercises. Don't need to go to the gym for hours, 15 to 20 minutes. Not a lot of preparation, effective and quick. Amazing thing that I've discovered was Lucas from yogabody.com. He has amazing challenges like hip opening challenge, back pain challenge, and he has sessions which last just for 15 minutes, but the results are amazing. I do that almost every evening. And the last but not least, my best purchase of the year, walking pad. Walking pad sits always under my table. I start every morning with 60 to 90 minute walking sessions. I do those twice a day, so I easily hit 4 or 5 miles a day. The third solution is positive energy. This one is the hardest one because I'm a perfectionist and I'm never satisfied with anything. So the solutions that I want to share with you are the following. Positive reinforcement. If you haven't heard about it, it's a very simple exercise. You would reward yourself for accomplishments. For example, if you did a deep working session in the morning for 3 hours, if you accomplish that, you get a bar of chocolate. It can be anything, but the whole idea that psychologically, if you accomplish something and you reward yourself, That's a positive reinforcement. Your environment can be energizing you as well. Make your office an enjoyable workplace. Enjoy working from this small office of mine, which has like a huge glass here on the side, have like big windows in front of me. It's a lot of light, it gives a lot of energy. As well, discovered air purifiers with essential oils. And in the morning, I sometimes put peppermint combined with lemon oil, and it wakes me up so fast because it actually stimulates our brain, and it's been scientifically proven. For the evening, when I actually want to wind down, I use either candles or essential oils, for example, pinus combined with orange oil. It's a great smell. It helps me actually getting relaxed before the end of the day. One of the last things is 5-minute journal. You can check it, but it's a very simple exercise. Keep in mind, if you know the meaningful work that you're focusing on, while journaling, you will feel way better reflecting on that, really feeling proud of yourself. Trying to be the best version of yourself, never been easy. And actually the research shows that people around their 30s, they get in the first burnout. And one of the reasons is that people don't really understand themselves. They don't know like the areas that they need to focus on and how to build a life that they actually enjoy. For 7 years, I've been struggling, I've been miserable, but today I'm a different person. I hope these tips will be very helpful because it tremendously helped me. I now clearly know what I love, what is good for me, what's good for my body, and 3 areas that I need to focus on: meaning, movement, positive energy. If you're a high achiever like I am, or perfectionist, I'm a CEO of 7 or 8-figure businesses and love doing great stuff. If you're new to this, click the follow on YouTube and TikTok and check my next latest video. I hope you will enjoy it.